Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to All Hail the Orb. We're going to be pondering an orb today in an incremental game. We're going to go ahead and jump in. This is a demo, as you can see there. Let's go ahead and move that up into the corner so it hides a little bit. But you guys can stop and read that if you want. But it awakened me. Are you even trying? All hail the... What if I just leave you alone there, buddy? Do you just get more stuck here forever? Free me. Click on me. Awaken me. No, I'm not actually trying right now. Guess we should click. Guess we should click again. Clicking like crazy. Okay, there we go. We need more orb. There we go. I think we broke it. Ooh, purple. No cultists assigned. Sweet. What do we got going on here? I'm free. Oh, it's cute. Okay. It's got big eyes. It looks like a cat to me. I don't know about you guys. Not skippable. Okay. I was trapped with my master for so long. Hey, you. I see you there. I see you there, too. Too close. I mean, not really. We get all up in your face. My master's still trapped in the orb. No. Why is life so cruel? It's up to you. The orb needs to grow to free him from his chains. Show the orb how devoted you are. The developer also said something about left or right mouse to look around. And scroll wheel to zoom. Whatever that means. We can zoom. Oh god, that's actually quite a bit of zoom out. So we don't have any cultists. We require some orb power, I think, to unlock these. A mysterious room for summoning loyal devotees. With resources, literally. So it is literally just the orb. Upgrade the orb, you will find upgrades to improve the orb here. What do we need? We need orb power. So we need to just click on this until we get 10. How do we it looks like we do have cultists. Number of cultists you can currently have. We do not have any. Okay, so we actually get, I think that's probably an auto clicker there. Power of devotion your orb generates. Oh, it spins. Oh, increases the value per click. Okay, so we have resonating devotion. Here's the overall output of the devotion from the orb. Okay. So right now we just need to build up resources. How much does this cost to unlock? 10. Purchase. What's behind door number 1? Probably all kinds of horrible things. Because we are cultists. Resource center unlocked. The duck. Hi, Bob. How you doing? Oh, my goodness. A guest? Ever since Master was locked away, it's been so quiet. Never thought I'd see this room unlocked again. What's in here? Introductions are in order. I'm Bob, the keeper of this room, the guardian of the resource vats. I see you've started collecting resources. That makes me so happy. If you want to increase the capacity of your resources, talk to me. Okay, so we can actually resource VAT over there, or just stick over here and keep upgrading this. How much do we need for that? 750. Man, I might need an auto clicker for this. We're gonna go ahead and grab resonating devotion. Oh, we accumulated 100. We can get up to 300 relatively quickly. Each click is how much? That's a reasonable amount per click. Gonna go ahead and grab this first. That increases the value per click by a decent amount. Unlock the true potential of the orb. You can now create experience out of thin air from the orb on click. Okie dokie. So we can kind of mess around with this just a little bit. Sorry if you guys hear noises in the background. Them doors be loud. So, oh, we're getting partials. Oh no. What can we actually do in here, by the way? Devotion resource vat. Is it where devotion can be visualized as a liquid? I assume this will be useful going forward. Max resource capacity goes up to 5k. Okay. So we actually do need that as well. So we'd be actually able to afford things that are over 1k. This, I think we should save up the 750 for it. Although orb experience chance does not seem like a bad pickup because we'll be able to get those resources alongside. So we're going to get that first. Touch of the devoted, sometimes twice as nice. Ooh, 2 times chance to click. Ooh, cool. So now we can get experience. We're starting to see those float around. Okay. We can level up our dungeon with that. Nice. Do they have a limited lifespan? It doesn't look like it, so we could just let them build up and then womp, 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 grab all those. We're going to get some cultists in here at 750, so that's our next upgrade. We're going to ignore the fact that that says we can buy another one thing. So grab this. Where are our people at? The music is schwanky in this. I certainly hope it doesn't get copyright claimed, because then I'd have to silence it, possibly, unfortunately. Depending on what kind of claim it is. I'm hoping it's not. Summon your cult from here. What do you have to say to me? I see the little emojis down there. Those some classic emojis. Them some IRC style emojis. Well, I'll be damned. I thought this room would be destroyed. I remember conjuring cultists from this pedestal. Ah, good memories. You'll need that to summon basic cultists. Let's go back to the orb. And don't forget to explore the dungeon. Why do people always forget door spaghetti? The orb's power isn't strong enough to activate the door. Requires complete. The story has just begun. How much do you guys cost? It costs 500. Okay, look here. It's a boring generalist. They are average at all tasks you give them. Not too good, not too bad. You'll definitely want to change them later. Okay. And there is an upgrade statue. Devotion growth. Increasing their output. Cool. So we generally want this stuff until we get up to 1K. I'm slightly curious what the dungeon level thing is going to be. Womp, 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 womp. There we go. Grab all those and keep going. So what's the touch of devoted? 2 times chance on... So that's just double click chance, I guess. And the AoE on our swipe on those is kind of small. I'm going to go ahead and click it to hide max. Just so we know where we're kind of at. Oh, did that one vanish? They are vanishing. Oh, so we do have to go get them. Okay. Do you hear that? The dungeon's power grows. Each experience orb feeds the dungeon almost like a living creature. Master is trapped. You need to grow and power up the dungeon. I have something for you. I need to find it. Where did I put it? Oh. Hi. This is the ancient obelisk. To release my master, you will need to feed the orb. Feed the obelisk resources of the dungeon and set my master free. So they do actually vanish, so we do have to go up there and grab the nonsense. What do you actually have in here? Stage the story has just begun. Click to hold and hold to feed this. Okay. So that, I assume, makes the orb grow. Ooh, what do we have in here? That's a new thing. Okay, choose your reward. Devotion reservoirs. The devotion reservoir will accumulate liquid devotion for you to claim in bulk devotion. Okay. So now we have a reservoir. Don't know where that's... Oh, there it is. Passively fills with devotion energy over time. Collect to receive orb clicks based on fill level. Okay. That's 1. Can we actually get upgrades on that? Okay, that's fine. Obviously, we're going to have some automation going on here. Oh, we're getting achievements. Do we actually get anything from those? We might. There's a few games like this, like where you get achievements. It actually advances your resources quite a bit. And now we can get... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I was dragging the screen and I drag it on the wrong spot. No! So let's go ahead and get ourselves our first generalist. What do you have to say to us? Wow, a cultist. Haven't seen one of those in centuries. This dungeon used to be filled with life, but now it's empty. I could count on you, yeah. In the past, I dragged those suckers everywhere. Try dragging this cultist to the orb. I trust you'll bring back its glory days. So you... Okay, so he is... Interesting. Where do they go to rest is the question. And are they just temporary resources is another question. Because if they're temporary resources, I might not invest a whole lot into them. I just don't know where they go to, how long of a cooldown they need. Yeah, we do actually have upgrades here. Resonating Devotion, sure, we'll go ahead and get that. Now we just need to save up the 1k to stash more, I believe. Because I think we do cap out at, what, 1,000? How's he looking? Some depletion there, it's fine. Okay, how much can we store? 1k. Why, hello again. You appear to be out of storage space. You can go to the resource center to upgrade your max capacity. Once upon a time, there were so many vats of resources, but after the war, they were all torn down. Bob was sad. He did his best, but he's stuck in a chair, poor soul. You should go look to upgrade capacity. Until next time, yeah, I will go to him. It is fine. Ta-da! Life Essence Sat. So that guy depletes in 1 minute. We'll just collect all that. Get all of our clicks worth. 7 fit is 6. How much is our next one? He is 1,005. That's 1,500 for devotion growth. So that makes them better. I really am curious if it's going to be a thing where we just don't really get too much to mess around with on that. Because if he just goes away after we're done, it's gonna suck. Because I don't need to be sacrificing cultists. Okay, so this, we could actually finish that off. That would actually give us access to additional things in this world, so let's do that. We can hold to feed the obelisk, so requirements met. How do we actually do that? I wonder if feeding the resources will help the orb grow. Ready, set, mash. Button mashing, why? This is a clicker. It's gotten bigger. So that gives us access to these. I'm going to go ahead and just keep upgrading this one for a little bit. We have 3 more levels on that, unfortunately, so it's going to be a while before we can get that maxed out because the sheer cost of it. Okay, so he's going off to rest. Out of the zone to regain energy. Okay, so he is with us permanently. He's just a little bit on the drained side. That is actually fine. Summon another generalist. You come in here and start doing that work. So we need orb masteries. We need purple and blue now. What do we need as far as that? We need 1k blues. Where are we getting the blues from? And yeah, we need to max it out to be able to get the next upgrade on these. I might actually consider just clicking straight up to that, the way things are going. And that guy, we'll see how fast he recovers. Is he recovered yet? Faster in rest zone. So is this a rest zone? I don't know what the rest zones are. So let's just go ahead and keep getting our upgrades here. We can upgrade this. There is an upgrade here. Increase their loyalty towards the orb, increasing their output. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. That was actually, that's going to be a pretty big boost. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to let both of you rest up for a little bit, and I'm going to bring you both in at the same time so you're on the same cycle. Extra leg room. What does that do? Cultist capacity up? Yes, please. More devotion. Cultist prayer turns into more of that. Cultist amount. What's the difference between these? I know not what your difference is. Banamort is fully rested. Zone idle. Okay, so they are both fully rested. So that should be... We'll probably be getting more and more resources the more we're able to invest in that. Let's go ahead and grab you. Because now we can get a third cultist. We do have an improvement over there from the dungeon level up as well. Give me more resources. So this, oddly enough, there was a conversation recently about incremental roguelite combo. I don't think this is the game the person I was talking to about it was referring to, though. We have roguelite aspects. Okay. So we have more cultist devotion. Okay, you could look at that. Shiny upgrade, more crystallized devotion. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? Cultist amount increases by 1. Or we can get extra leg room. I'm gonna go with extra leg room. We can get more cultists. And I'm gonna grab this just to see what else here. More crystallized devotion is another upgrade. Okie dokie. I do need something that auto gathers this XP, because that is actually mildly carpal tunnel inducing. Feeling like just having to swipe all the time after clicking a bunch. Especially since it does vanish over time. Boom, boom, boom. There's one there. They are getting exhausted, I think. How are they all looking? About halfway. Oh, we need more capacity. Upgrade. So now we're going to definitely need blues for that. We need blues clues. Okay, how are you guys looking down here? Still about halfway. It'll tell us. I think it'll tell us whenever they're exhausted, though. I just don't. I think this might be the resting space. We do need to get up to 5,000 to unlock that door. I think we can send the cultists in there. I would not be surprised if we can. So we have about 30 seconds left on that. But let's go ahead and unlock the door and see what that does for us. That's probably the life essence, if I had to take a wild guess. What's in the room? Cultist quarters. Oh, okay. Don't have to activate this door. Requires completion. Not available in demo, and not available in demo for that. A room filled with achievements. And life energy seems stronger here. Intriguing. Cultist headquarters. What is I want a nap? Cultists need to rest too. Give them some beds and let their little heads rest. Okay. How do I get back? Oh, okay. I don't actually have to mess with that. It is literally just another room below it. That's fine. Okay, so you guys are exhausted. Go ahead and sit down here. Ta-da, and ta-da, and ta-da. Go do your things. It'll be fine. Grab ourselves the 50 clicks from that. Does that actually give us greens or no? It did not give us any greens. So we want to purchase nap to get them a bed. I think that means one of them is going to go over to that. And they just restore okay, so they restore faster in bed. So we can have like a cycle of, I'm guessing, 4 in, 4 out. And then one person just kind of like wandering. That's fine. Our next one is just under 5k there. Still don't see where to get our blue resource yet. Gunther's fully rested in the idle zone. Cool. How are they all looking? They're almost there. I'll let them fully rest up, and then we'll bring them all 3 back in. Travel to cultist quarters. Okay, so you're full, and you're full. So, womp. Womp. And a bump. Them's locations for cultists. We can only have 1 cultist per bed, unfortunately. As far as our upgrades here, do we really care too much about getting the next tier up? Yeah, we do. Getting more per click is going to save my mouse a little bit of trouble. We do also probably need to get the XP thing just so we get more dungeon levels out of this. But yeah, this actually feels like a roguelite incremental. Kind of ironic that I was literally just having a conversation about that for a different game. So, our next upgrade is going to be probably grabbing one of these side areas. Spin your feathered friend to roam the halls. Sure, quackpot. What's in here? What's in here? Where do ducks fart from? They're butt quacks. Let's see what you got. Quackpot unlocked. What do you have?
Why, hello there! I'm Quackles. The pleasure is all mine. You might be the first guest I've seen here in 1,000 years. Blimey, I've read the same book for so long. But welcome to my humble abode. I guard the quackpot. Over there's my beautiful Quackletta.
Hi.
Show us your devotion to the orb. She will create a duckling for you, which I will keep track of. Each one gives you a special bonus, so get cranking.
Oh, God. Okay, duck combinator's not available in the demo. Hover over an item to display details. Unlock prerequisites to reveal. So we've got to make ducks. First roll. You know what? I'm gonna max roll 9. That gave us a bunch of ducks. Jeff the ghost duck, sure. And we have +2 devotion per click, 50% devotion per click. So this is where things start getting incremental. And they do just wander around, I take it. Let's go and summon another friend. Why did it get weird and trippy while summoning? That was darker than before. Okay, so they're generating quite a bit for us. We have the ghost duck over there as well. So what do? He do a lot of things, probably. We'll go devotion growth and extra leg room. More room for more cultists, you say? 9.7k. We can only go up to 10k, by the way. Can't afford either of those. We need life points, so... Oh, we can go up over 10k. How much can we store? 100k. Oh. We can store quite a bit. Okie dokie. So I'm going to go with more devotion growth on them. We're going to get ourselves yet another minion as the world grows dark. And you go there. You go... Can we just throw them all in there? No. Looks like we've got 2... No, we've only got 1 in there. Okay, you go there. You know what? You can stay there. We'll worry about the devotion stuff later. How much is it for... it is 50k for 10. Roll max 1. Exit. Guess we're waiting on that. That gets expensive fast. Okay, so this one requires life orbs. So is this... That requires life. Requires life. That requires purple. Life energy seems stronger there. I'm guessing this is where we're going to be able to get that stuff. Oh, he goes and gets our XP. Thank you, Ghost Duck. I appreciate you. You make me happy. That changes a lot of things. I can now actually farm for that. Poichus. Methuselah is fully rested. Yay! We'll throw you back in just a second. Life crystal unlocked. A generator. I guess you'll find some upgrades related to that shiny-looking crystal. Power of life. Each cycle squeezes more life out of the life crystal. It doesn't seem to mind. Probably. Okay, I think we might be throwing our minions in here to do this. Does it go back down if I stop clicking? We're about to find out. No, it doesn't go back down. So what I can do... Throw you guys in... Are you actually fully rested? Yes. So they're going to keep spinning that. Oh, did he just go back up there on his own? No. He might have. We can only assign 4 cultists down there, sadly. I need more leg room. Because I need more bodies being culty. Okay, so that's going to spin that up. Oh, we actually have to go and manually collect them. No! Power of Life. Squeezes out more of Life Crystal. It doesn't seem to mind, probably, so it goes up to 2 of them instead of just 1. I need automated grabbing of these. So that's going to be a thing. You need to come down here and rest. And let's go ahead and get more devotion power. That is finally maxed. Go ahead and grab more crystallized devotion. Let him keep gathering those energy things. Okay, so they're gonna keep doing that thing. I'm having to keep track of a number of things here. My attention span, it may not be adequate for this. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So we need 50 grand for 5. Okay, and as far as the upgrades you have, we need to own 10 ducks to unlock that. I'm guessing that's going to be the life zone things. Actually, where are you going? We'll send you over here. Get that going full tilt. Can't force more legs. Where is our XP orb one? That one. So that increases the chance. Okay, so we might actually get to the point where we have like 100% chance of these, huh? He is just going around and getting these. I think he just goes for the closest one, which means that we're going to be leaving a lot behind, but as long as I don't have to sit there and swing my mouse around for it, I'm fine. Okay, we got 10 life essence. Room filled with achievements. You know what? Let's try it. What's in the achievement rune? Hopefully rewards. I would like some rewards. Rewards are nice. Check out achievement points and claim your points here. Okay, first devotee, and we get that. 5 cultists. Accumulate 100 devotion, 1,000 devotion, 10,000 devotion. Haven't quite gotten the 100,000 one yet. But what can we spend them on? That guy has a face. Hi, Albert.
Oh, come buy some juicy rewards.
Oh, God. Different jams. Decorate your room with the devotion of cool banners. Don't lie, this isn't a duck. What the duck?
Customer, hello.
Am I a duck? I'm duckophobic. What? Okay. Where'd the other duck go? Wolf, I mean. Quack. A frick. That is a weird. So very weird. Are they just going back? Nope, they're just sitting there. I actually have to, like, manually drag you guys around. Can I just drop you in one of these? There you go. We do have enough for resting autonomous. Sleeping autonomy activated cultists now walk to their bed on their own when they're all tuckered out. Yay. And speedy walkie time is also good. So we'll hide the max there. So now they'll actually automate themselves when tired. We just need to build up 35k for that. And get you going. Just to increase our revenue. So yeah, getting enough for that next thing is going to be a pain in the patoot. Banners, sure, we'll purchase that. There you go. We have 1 point available achievement-wise. Mostly because I was tired of seeing the little exclamation mark. I am not a person who likes alerts sitting there waiting to be grabbed. No cultists assigned. Okay, so they are almost rested up. You are rested up, so you get to go back. You get to go back. You get to go back. You get to go up here. So yeah, it's going to take quite a bit to actually get the next thing, unfortunately. Although, it is going up. I need 30-something thousand, what was it? 35k for that? Ugh. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah, 35k, quite a bit of points, but we're fine. What do you have for me, friend? Oh, we actually have to... Reservoir capacity increase. Hey, increases reservoir clicks. More devotion clicks. This must be super useful. So, okay, so that makes it just bigger. This is fine. So can store up to, I believe, 100 clicks now. And that means that now I can get them a new bed. I need 15 for the next bed. I'm gonna need beds for them, unfortunately. Arm strength. Cultists muscle up to climb those ladders. Promise it helps. Okay. So that increases their climb speed. We're gonna need more beds. We can currently get up to, I believe, 6 beds. I'm guessing we're gonna be able to have a bed there and there. I don't know why it puts them in the hardest to reach places first, but it's whatever. Our next bed is 15 blues. So there you go. Another bed. 150 for the next one. Can't have everyone resting at once, but at least I think they'll go to bed on their own now. Which is a good thing. Summon another friend. I still need something to grab those for me. You get to go here. Got this over here maxed out. These guys hopefully will actually just go to bed whenever they get done. Thankfully, we do have a fairly straightforward path here. This costs how much to upgrade? 20 for that one. Give me those. These do give me more resources. How much do they cost to upgrade this? Power of Life gets us more per cycle. This gets us more velocity for them. And then this gets us click speed bonus. Sweet. So that's going to be picking up speed, so it's going to be generating more of them. It's processing them at a decent pace, and we're getting 3 per now. This is full. So how much does that do for us? Oh, we actually have enough for the duck. Roll 5. So that puts us at like 14 ducks. We've reached the max level we can reach in the demo, by the way. Its duck gets betrayed. Duck dies. Tragic. His redemption arc is helping you collect life essence. Thank you, Wilbert. So we are actually getting pretty close to the end of the demo, and we're only about 30 minutes in. I can see the full game getting quite a bit more active. We need 150 for that. We only need 50 for that, so that might be where we go next. Obviously, we need more beds. But that's 150 for the next bed. Okay, so those guys are sleeping. I don't know if they are going back. Sweet. Do these other... Oh, yeah, they do take turns. That is nice. So whenever they run out here, they will just go, and as soon as a bed is available, they'll come in here. That is very nice. So what do we want to upgrade next? We do have some stuff here that we can upgrade. So XP is at 62. Okay. More crystallized devotion. I mean, getting more devotion, getting this faster is going to be a good thing. We are going to try and do as much as we can to push this thing to the limits. We also have achievements we need to grab, aren't there? Yeah, we got a few more achievements in here. Shh, it's a secret. What's the secret achievement? Is the secret achievement going to give me the full game? Huh? Maybe? Possibly? Remotely? Doubtful, but hey. Is that actually filling up the bar ever so slightly? No. I don't think it is, but I am seeing purple down there at the bottom, which is making me nervous that there might actually be more hidden. So 78 clicks there. And yeah, we do have fast travel up here, which is super handy. Do we upgrade the resource vat, or do we save up for another... Actually, I think... Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade that. 199 trillion question marks. So that's something we can't do in the demo. Okay. I get what you're throwing at me, game. I need more beds. Now we have the ghost guys actually handling both of the crystals. I do find this intriguing, by the way. The dispenser. Because this is kind of just randomized bonuses, which is something that a lot of incrementals don't actually do. Devotion per click. Devotion per click was 25%. We haven't gotten any of the epic ones. We've gotten a legendary. We've gotten some rares and commons. So these are ones we haven't seen the effect of. More ducks, more better? Yes. Grab that, see what else here is. Cultist efficiency. Learn the professional ways of headbanging. It seems like they devote faster. Cool. I will grab a whole bunch of that. So now they... Oh, yeah, they are faster. Okay, groovy. They are devoted. They will give me all their resources. This we could dump into. We don't actually need that much for it, which is kind of nice. So we'll go ahead and get cultist efficiency maxed out. So now they're just going to work faster. I'm saving up the 150 for another bed. That way we can just keep them cycling really hard. How much is it for the next tier of these guys? 64k for the next legroom, which actually is not that expensive. And no, it's not changing XP down there, unfortunately. I do know, I'm guesstimating that the reason why there is a limit on the level is because they don't want it revealing any future rewards. That's my guess, at least. Okay, let's get some more legroom. Perp. 256, good lord. 42k for the next generalist. I don't know when we get upgrades for them is the thing. Is it going to be over here, maybe? It is only 50. I wonder what lore can be found in here. Yeah, what lore is found in there? I don't see any other rooms we can open in the demo besides that one, so maybe that is going to be where it's at? Where it's all at. They're doing their rotations. Let's get another generalist. Ooh, we're going to have 7 of you guys. Okay, so it's not going all dark now. It was definitely going dark there for a minute. You get to go here. Because we already have 4 people assigned over there. And it should just be constantly made to spin. So just having the ducks around helps us. Okay, so you do have some upgrades. We could go more Power of Life to speed it up. It is an incremental game. Do we grab more per cycle or do we unlock this first? I think we unlock this first because I want to see what all the different features are available for this. There's probably about an hour of content judging by what we have right now. I do not remember seeing how much they said was in the demo because they did send me an email. That's the whole reason I even noticed the game. Okay, library unlocked. Shrine radiates with lost energy. Perhaps placing a cultist here will show its true colors. Little shrines activated. No cultist. Level 0. Devotion per click. A sinus ultist gain XP. Did you forget something? Find useful information there. Oh, it's a puzzle. So it's dun 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 dun. So bump 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 bump. It's like playing Simon Says. We're too shy. I am bad at remembering these patterns. Okay, are there any other clickable things in here besides that? Hey, we got it! Ah ha ha! Ah ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha! That is not the achievement there. Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Okay, 44. Let's go ahead and get some more generation there. And some crystal velocity. I'm ah ha 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 ha-ing at that. Okay, did we get any higher level ones? Nope. 2 cultist devotion orb amount. We're getting plenty of devotion and all that stuff from them just like wandering around. I guess we need to just be saving up for the 150 now. Because that's probably going to give us way more mileage. Have another rest spot for them. Because currently we just can't. Does it cover it back up? Nope, it just does it again. Okay, that's fine. It is the music that's in the background, by the way. I just realized that. 256k for that. So we'll be saving up quite a while for that. We could click here and probably help it out a little bit. Trying to get up to 256,000 credits. I need 150 of the blues before we can get that. As far as the next tier on this, it is 256k for the next cultist. So that's gonna be... That's expensive, but we'll get there. That's what we're saving up for, at least. We still have a cultist open spot. Where are all of our cultists at? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we actually have them all accounted for. They're not unaccounted for. They're just wandering. Okay, give me enough for that. I am looking forward to seeing how this full game runs out as well. Hopefully, I can get a press key for it. If I can't... And you'll find out, we'll find out at the same time. Because I do find this kind of game, like I have mentioned this in other ones, I find this kind of game cathartic. They're very relaxing to me. Let's go and get, oh, that is our max level, so we can have up to 8 dudes. They cost 90k for the next one. Although it is interesting, we can only have 8 dudes. We can have 9, 10 assignments. Which is a bit odd. So I have a feeling there's going to be ways to get more dude slots in
The future.
In the year 2000. Man, I probably just made a few people feel old. That song, well, that little skit is from 27 years ago. 20 frickin' 7. Yeah, there is a way to get more guys. Okay. Guys, there is a price on more guys. Okay, you come on over here. Start researching, mod. Level 1. Level 3. Okay, so devotion crystals per click. It's increasing devotion per click. I have a feeling we're going to have more shrines over here as well. Can I actually put you... Yeah, nothing happens there. I don't think they can get out of here, funnily enough. Because there's not ladders out. Okay, so you guys are getting rested. This is fine. We're getting close to that 150. I suppose I could go click and help them just a little bit. We did get our last level up. Oh, yeah, I have to... And that increases our devotion reservoirs. We'll accumulate liquid devotion for you to claim bulk of your devotion. Cool. And we'll take extra leg room, without a doubt. Why do we have a whole bunch of these to redeem? Interesting. So that gave us an extra leg thing, but we already had that. So we can't go any higher. That's a bit of a waste of a pick, I guess. Okay, so that's chugging along. I suppose I could keep investing in Power of Life to speed that up, but I want this first. Because that is probably the most important thing for us. What are you doing? Where are you going? Returning to work. Okay. You are slow at that. We've got 100 life essence. As far as our upgrades on you, we can get that for 1k if we ever get up to that. But if I get one more rested guy, I think I'm a little bit happier. What are you doing, bud? All right, where did you work at, my guy? There you go. You can just go over there, I guess. We'll figure out where you're assigned later. I have no freaking idea. So 80% chance. So next level up, we get a 100% chance of getting EXP floating out of this. So it's not going to do anything for us because we don't have any way to spend that EXP at the moment. Full game will. What else do we have to spend stuff on here? Let's see. There's 4 there. There's 3 here. And then we have the one guy just chilling over here working. He's heavily drained. There you go. Just go rest on that. Level 19. Next level up, we actually get more devotion per click. That's just going to be our incremental growth, I guess. Yeah, once we hit 150 here... Yeah, we can only get 4 beds, so I was thinking we could get 6, but I was wrong. I was incorrect. I was malinformed. I was deceived by myself. And we will go more crystallized devotion and more on that. Just to speed up that, I guess. If we could spend this on this one, I would, but this costs blue. There is our last bed. So now everyone can rest. You are done. So back over here. Let's see, is that actually going to be a big improvement for us? Probably not. But I have a feeling over time, due to the nature of just how the resting cycle works in this, your units are going to end up in a rhythm. They're going to just naturally adjust. Like this one, oh, it's exhausted. It has no place to go. So it's just going to stand there until it has a place to go. And they'll just eventually, kind of like metronomes syncing up situation. Let's go Resonating Devotion for more. How much storage space do we have? 401,000. So we actually can't afford another Resonating Devotion. Until we get... Maybe this will actually do something for us. So let's go ahead and upgrade you. More Power of Life. Focus Touch. I think we might actually grab that next. Because we need that going faster. And yeah, this is as far as we can zoom out, unfortunately. But look at that income, just constant if we are clicking there. I'm destroying my mouse, but this is beside the point. Okay, so we do have enough for more momentum. Cultist attunement. Cultists learn to spin the light crystal more effectively. Turns out enthusiasm does count for something. Sweet. Didn't even realize there was another level up to be had there. And look how fast, look over here and see how fast that fills up whenever we're clicking. It does just climb. That tells you about how full we are. Let's go ahead and grab you. So do we have anything else we can claim here? 3. Got banners, we got duck. Confetti cannons might not be bad. Different jams to listen to. I think we might go for different jams if we get 2 more achievements. And that is up to 120%. It is going much slower now. And that duck is approaching us. I do wonder if that character can even reach the beds. So we're going to let them be. We're going to wait and watch and see if they can get out of the hole. Or if they just wander around and they're waiting for us to grab them. Eerily drained. It is exhausting being a cultist. Yeah, we need to speed this up, so I'll get cultist attunement as well pretty soon. It's relatively cheap, but each of those little crystals giving us 1 more is still a pretty major boon. Because that's 7 per now, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go with Orb XP chance to just clear that one out. We don't really have much to spend our resources on anyway, unfortunately. Speedy walk time. Arm strength. There we go. That way they climb ladders a little better. I don't think they're ever going to be super zippy going back because they're tired cultists, but... What do we have for you? I will go for another cultist devotion growth. That's going to get really ungodly expensive. I have a feeling it's going to switch over to life points, but... Bonk. Oh, Essence Overflow. Life crystal charges faster than ever. It's practically vibrating. Someone should check on that. Okay, so that's per cycle, and that's per second. Intriguing. We also have Focus Touch, which increases click spin speed, but I don't really care about that right now, because we have not really spent much time clicking on that. Okay, let's see. Did he find his way out? I think so. I don't know how he got in here. Or how he got out. Oh, he just stopped working and wandered back and forth until he had energy. Okie dokie. Still derp, but fine. And they don't immediately go back to work either. That kind of sucks. Okay, so they are just chilling. They're going back to work. So we could actually start in on this one as well. Okay, so there's that done. We just need to get that up to 100 blues. Which, we're on a decent pace. I don't know how many crystals we need for that, but... Cultist amount 6 to 7. That's fine. Let's see if we can speed this up at all. Get it going quick. We need more life points there, friend. Only 2 of you working isn't gonna work. How much do we need for the next upgrade? 73 for the top one. Essence Overflow. Charge per second. Cultist Vigor. Life with Devotion. Devotion is life. With the power invested in the crystal, headbanging gets more efficient. Whilst devoting. Okay. Increase cultist channeling speed for 50 of them. How many more things are we going to have in here? Because we're going to hit another cap as well. So I think we go for... I think we save up for crystal velocity, maybe? Or do we go for... Yeah, we'll go for crystal velocity. Because that's going to allow it to get across that a little bit faster. And maybe a cultist attunement next. Focus touch doesn't seem like it's going to do too much because we're already sitting at... I think we're sitting at max speed on this. Could be wrong, but it feels like this is determining the max speed of it. And if I can get them doing it instead of me, I will be happy. Although we could go for 73. Cultist Vigor. Spin bonus, 0.75. Channeling speed. We're going to go with that. Oh, there is more. Forge a link between the life crystal and the orb of devotion. Each cycle sends life energy flying across the dungeon. The orb seems pleased, terrifyingly pleased. What? Okay. We're at max capacity on that, so we need to spend some of it. Yeah, I don't even need to pay attention to them, really. I think our goal right now is going to be get this filled up. While there's 4 on there, there is no point in me clicking on that, I don't think. Come on, there we go, maxed out. Now we click the orb again. Ready, set, mash. Okay. Let's make our orb bigger. I don't think there's going to be very much after this, because we've hit kind of demo walls in a few places. Well, there you have it. We didn't free master today, but that's fine. Next time you will save him, right? On a serious note, thank you for trying to do so. This means so much to me. Now, a word from the developer. Yay! You actually completed it. Not only is it a hard game, it's not that it's a hard game or anything, but you can continue to spend time to play to finish the demo. For that, you're truly grateful. Can you continue playing? Woo, yeah, that's what, okay. Get some ducks. Did you make some cultists? Really try to make an incremental that stands out? Did you devote yourself to the orb? Okay, and it says stuff for feedback. I'm going to continue game. I leave feedback off camera, for those of you that are curious. Because my feedback, unless it's requested in like comments in a public forum, I generally don't want to bias people's perspectives by putting my opinion, like detailed writing opinion. I of course put my opinion whenever I'm actually playing, but that's an entirely different discussion. I want to see what this connection thing does before we disappear, though. We need to get 100 of these boogers. Which we're actually, I think, 2 crystals away from getting. Yeah, it's not like it's going to be difficult. And we don't have... Oh, a trillion of question mark. So there is another resource immediately planned. So conduit power. More life energy per cycle. The conduit crackles with power. This is fine. Everything is fine. So that's life energy per cycle. This one is that per cycle. I wonder what the... Yeah, I think those are the same thing. That is sending something up to this. Whenever that takes a cycle. What are you? Yeah, I don't know what it's sending up there for. I have a feeling that is intended to generate the next resource. Hey, can we get more of you guys? I think so. We sadly didn't get to see any of the epic ones, which makes me a little bit sad. I would have loved to see that. More life energy. The conduit crackles with power. This is fine. Everything is fine. So that is... Maybe it's sending just like one up there? No, it's not even doing anything. So I do not know. Because those crystals aren't a thing. It's 150 for the next one of those. There's probably an achievement for fully upgrading everything, if I had to guess what that is. It's a secret. And there's 100k life essence, 10k, and then 1,000,000 devotion. We can't actually accumulate 1,000,000 devotion because that is not accessible in the demo. So we can only go up to 401k. Because the resource to increase that is the question marks. Oh, yeah, it's the question marks. 999 trillion of them. Which is way out of scope for what we have. We're going to see what this does. Because it's currently at level 0 out of 10. So we need 2 more crystals to see what it is. Max capacity. We'll get another duck in just a second. And give me. Okay, so that's 2 life energy per cycle. Okay, so those blue orbs, I can almost guarantee you, are the question mark resource. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, that's XP. Ooh, excuse me. I'm allergic. I don't know what to, but I'm allergic. Okay, so those are not XP things, I don't think. They're a green something, but we don't know what the green something is. But I do believe that might be everything we can do here, unfortunately. Yeah, that's just going to keep improving over time. And max capacity here. And we'll just hit max capacity on everything, and that's going to be the end of the demo. So this is intriguing. I would probably want this to go scale a little bit slower in cost. So you have more of a chance of getting those more interesting ducks, even if they have to be weaker to do it. Because right now, I mean, we can afford the 330-something thousand one. That's about it. But we haven't seen any of these 3 yet. So that makes me sad on the inside. The cost on these is fine. These I can actually get behind. So go ahead and grab that to get a little bit more charge. But I do believe I'm going to go ahead and call it there because we've kind of hit stasis. There's not much else for us to kind of mess with. We've got the secret over there. I don't know what this one is going to be. It says it's a secret. It's a secret. So maybe we have to like unlock certain things to reach it. There's probably some clickable things in the background that we can kind of mess with. At the same time, we've kind of burned out the demo for now. We have made cultist worship things appropriately and gotten plenty of resources doing so. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. And yes, I am stalling until we get 332,000 ducks so we can get one more. See what the price is next. Roll. And keep gaming, have fun, peace out. Oh, it capped.